from my school this morning. Sorry about the recording. I have to hold the computer in my hand because my notes are over there. Today's video is about Kerfoot. So I've heard that the Leafs are letting him go off into free agency land. I will argue in this video that it's a mistake to let him go. And for a number of reasons. Okay, so first of all, we traded him for Kadri to be a 10-goal scorer. Well, no, sorry. He was a 19 and 15 goal scorer with Colorado when we traded for him. And that's what we were planning on getting, right? We put him on the third line behind Tavares. Okay. He gets crapped on by Leafs Nation, by most people, for not playing, not producing, being too expensive. And yeah, he didn't have the goal production, but what kind of line was he on? He was on a line that didn't have the money. He was with Engvall, wasn't he? And what, Yarncroft, or it's changing all the time, Kempf. I think there is an argument here to be made. So, letting them go for nothing is short-sighted. He cost us Kadri, never mind Tyson Barrie, who did nothing. Cost us Kadri, and we're going to let him go for nothing. So, first of all, he's 28 years old. Now, he's in his prime. This conversation is going to go in the direction of what do you do down the middle with this team. Matthews, John Tavares, can't get rid of Tavares. No trade clause. So, who do you have on the third and fourth lines? If you let Kerfoot go, you have Acciari, who is consistently under 10 goals every year. And normally he's under 5 goals. And that's your third line center. And then if you're talking about putting Ryan O'Reilly in the second line center spot and moving JT over, it's going to cost you 7.5 warms. Ryan O'Reilly is 32 and he wants a decent contract. He got 7.5 last year. He's been a 20-year goal scorer every year, except last, through injury. But he's 32, and there's wear and tear, and he looks kind of slow. He's a really smart hockey player. I really like him. He's a great leader. I would love to have him in place of JT. And JT scored, 30 goals? And O'Reilly with Nylander on the wing. Marner sometimes. O'Reilly's going to score 25, right? But we have JT. That's the problem. That's the reality. So it's like, oh, we'd really like to keep Ryan O'Reilly, but you have JT. This is the problem. So if you keep O'Reilly, put JT on the wing, you have to get rid of Kerfoot. Acciari, the 3-goal scorer, is your third-line center. And Kempf is your fourth-line center. Where are your goals on the third and fourth lines? They don't exist. So it makes it easier for other teams to shut down the first two lines. Well, to focus on them at least, right? So let's go back to Kerfoot. You're probably going to get him for $4 million. So then you have Matthews, JT, Kerfoot, Acciari. To me, that makes sense because Acciari is tough. He's going to score 5 goals in a year, and he's just a solid checking player that you can put out against other teams, right? I think keeping Ryan O'Reilly is too expensive. I think it messes up the lines, and I think letting Kerfoot go for nothing is foolish. So keep Kerfoot, $4 million, put him on the third line, let him do his thing, leave him at center. Who do you chuck on his wings? Doesn't matter. Let him play the position with Acciari behind him. I think that's the way forward for the team.